Be able to get your mind outside of the bounds of that linear growth and into that exponential area. And you do that by leaps of faith. Unfortunately, we have many years of volumes of science fiction to draw from to help us get our minds into that. Science fiction is, in my mind, documents about the future. It's not just fiction. It's things that help us think through social and economic and political aspects of technology. So let's look at an example today. So, when I was growing up in the space business, and this was referred to a couple of times this morning, the cost to launch was tremendous. It was tens of thousands of dollars. During the space shuttle program and others, it might have cost $50,000 per kilogram to get a piece of mass from low Earth orbit, or from the surface into low Earth orbit. And why is that? That's because it's hard. The rocket equation is a tough mistress. You have to take that piece of mass and accelerate it to 16,500 miles per hour in order to get it into the lowest orbit possible. And that meant putting lots of fuel on a rocket, a chemical rocket, and launching it into orbit. Historically, we've thrown that rocket into the ocean when we're done with one launch, and voila, we have a kilogram in orbit. That's one thing. The other thing is that kilogram of mass that we would put into orbit was fairly primitive in early days of space. Think about Sputnik, it could beep. Wow, that's pretty impressive, huh? Well, couple that with the revolution in microelectronics and all the other technologies that have happened over the space age. The things that we can put in space have even more capability every year. Moore's law just helps us out in that way. So with the advent of things like reusable rocket launch, we've lowered the cost. If you believe the estimates of Elon Musk, he will be able to put 150 metric tons into orbit for $30 million. So we're talking $200 per kilogram, and that kilogram is now a much more effective piece of equipment than it was before. And that's enabled all kinds of things today, even. For example, the very large constellations in low Earth orbit, such as Starlink, which is providing high bandwidth internet across the globe from space. That's something we couldn't even have considered just 10 years ago. That would have been cost prohibitive and just crazy talk, but we're doing it today. So let's go back to the futures trumpet.
The space economy is valued at $503 billion as of January 2023 and is estimated to be worth $4 trillion by 2040. How will we get there? Follow the space economy to learn more about the fifth industrial revolution, that is the space race 2.0.